My name is Christy Martin. I'm an alumni from Lipscomb University. They sponsored me in the Young Leadership Council program. It's a program that helps develop young profit board members, and you receive board training, and then you have an internship with the nonprofit of your choosing to learn board skills. With the Young Leadership Council, we learned fiduciary responsibilities, we learned financial training, fundraising, and we had tours and classes on everything that it takes to be an effective nonprofit board member. And then with the internship, you actually sit on a board as a voting member, and we learn how the board interacts with each other and how the regulations are followed and how the board members support each other to get the mission accomplished. To become a board member with the Young Leadership Council, there was an interview process that you had to go through. I was in agreements, and the director, Kathy Gurley, was in agreements with me coming on board to learn from the You Have the Power board membership. You Have the Power was the first internship interview that I had for my Young Leadership Council's position, and I felt that I had a lot to learn from You Have the Power because they are so established. They've been around for 21 years, and their chairman has served for the majority of that time, and I thought that it was really important to go to a nonprofit that had history that I can learn from and see how the board functions. You Have the Power's mission is to educate, empower, and advocate victims as well as the community who have been victims of crime, domestic violence, bullying, sex trafficking, and I like the impact that they've had on the community. I think it was really a great organization to choose to work with for my internship at Young Leaders. Crime education is very important. People need to be directed as to where to go and what to do to seek assistance, and I think You Have the Power does a terrific job of that. I think it's extremely important for people to take the time to go out into the workshops or into the classes to find out what they need to do as far as preventing the crime or what to do after the fact that the crime has happened. It's very important for people to get educated and to follow up and find out what they need to do to overcome the situation. Being on the board doesn't have to be time constraining. Some boards meet quarterly, which is once every 3 months. Some boards meet more progressively. It depends on the size of the nonprofit. Really, if you are in a startup nonprofit, they may have more meetings more often, but an established nonprofit like You Have the Power meets quarterly. Being on the You Have the Power board has been a great experience. Overall, I learned that the board members are very supportive of the director and of the chairman, Andrea Conti, and they really seem to support each other and work with each other well. They care about the mission, and everybody seems to have a part and a voice in what goes on in the board meetings. I thought the You Have the Power board is very diversified. They have people who have been with the board a short time, and who have been with the board for several years. And they have a lot of women entrepreneurs that I thought was really important. With the board at You Have the Power, I was able to assist the director in critiquing the board or giving ideas that I thought could make the board function a little better. And I also helped with the You Have the Power Up Awards, which was to award John Siegenthaler for his humanitarian efforts. I'm looking forward to the You Have the Power walk this fall, and then also the You Have the Power Christmas event that they have, and the online auction. I got a lot of really good stuff last year at the online auction, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer this year. My background is in finance. Currently, I'm the program director at Rock the Street Wall Street, which is a girls' financial literacy program. Hopefully, I will remain in the nonprofit field and go on to become a director. I think You Have the Power is growing. Even though they've been around for 21 years, I think You Have the Power is growing, and they have a lot of passion and drive. And I see really good things in the future for You Have the Power. And I think that they will be able to take the momentum that they have from the start of 2014 and carry it on into future years.